happening, ladies and germs? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Elton McFall here in the south shore of Montreals in Longueuil. Resident Anglos would call it Longueuil. And yeah, I decided to do the spur of the moment walking video here on the Rue Benoit. Rue, if you don't know anything, is French for street or road. Actually, it says Benoit O, and O is French for west. But what's odd, one of the things that intrigued me to start doing this video is right here. Look at that traffic light. That is so bizarre. They took a light that's a horizontal type traffic light and they made it a vertical traffic light. It's very, very strange indeed. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It looks like it fell or something and they just took it and bolted it to this pole here. Anyway. So, yeah, starting off here from Chemin Chambly. Of course, called Chemin because it's so old that back in the day, like so many roads, it would have just been a road, a chemin, which is a road, not really a boulevard, as it looks like now, you know. So, let's go see what we can see, hey? Wait a minute, I just saw something else that caught my eye. Look at this sign here. It's so fucking stupid. Look. Pas de moto, no motorcycles. Yeah, I'm sure a guy who has a motorcycle is really going to pay attention to that when he's driving along in the sun and enjoying himself. Actually, I really came to this road to see if I could film some emergency response vehicles there, but you know what? It's going to be crappy, I think, for the next few days. Honestly, like 3 days probably. So I figured I better do another walking video, take advantage of this, you know. And of course, I'm always looking for some oldies, you know. And we're going to see if there's anything here on Benoit Street. I have a friend named, but hey, look at this Fiero here. Look at this, hey. Speaking of oldies, look at this here. Oh, yo, yo. Ooh. She don't look too good, and she's got that horrible fucking huge ass muffler on those, which I'm sure makes way too much noise, which is questionably whether it's legal or not. But it's funny, look at the way they got it parked here. It almost looks like they got it fucking hiding over there. You know? That's why the camera doesn't lie, does it? Anyway, today is the 24th of October, Sunday, le 24 octobre. Dimanche. Dimanche is French for Sunday. October. There you go. Hey, look at that beautiful motorcycle. Ooh, isn't that a beauty right there? I've already seen a couple of guys cruising their motorcycles there. They're trying to gather every moment they can before the shittiness starts. A lot of the collector cars are put away. A lot of guys have put away their motorcycles, all the toys, you know. Yeah, and if you haven't watched a lot of my videos, or walking videos specifically, then you'll know that I love walking in the old streets of anywhere. Not too much into the new buildings or homes or whatever. Just, I love the history and the feeling of it all. You know, when you walk down a street like this, it clearly has been around since, I'm sure, the 50s, looking at some of these houses and buildings. You know, you would imagine a Pinto parked over here, and a 63 Galaxy, and a Rambler, and a Toyota Crown maybe, and a Gremlin, and a, you know, a 59 Meteor, and so forth and so forth. Mind you, I gotta tell myself to walk slowly though, because my freaking I'm having quite a little bit of chest pain there today. I did walk around a bit yesterday, so I'm gonna try to tell myself to take it more slowly. But again, I would have been a fool not to do a walking video. It's just so perfect today. Wind is light. It's about 11 degrees Celsius. You know, rocking the leather jacket here, you know, which was a gift from an old I was gonna say an old friend of mine. Fuck it, he was my best friend. He was my best friend. He's an ex-friend. So like so many friends, I tried to patch it up. What can I tell you? People are freaking nuts today. So they don't want to listen to reason, they don't want to admit fault, or they don't want to know me, period, anyway. So that's the life of an artist eccentric like myself, slash specifically bipolar there, meaning of not the most stable mind. It's funny, eh? I hate these vans, these transit or sprinters or whatever, but I gotta admit, that's a cool, what do you call it, wrap or whatever, graphic, you know. Now I'm walking towards, I guess I'm walking eastwards towards Boulevard Roland-Terrien there. I was thinking about, I was on the bus route I've never been on before, I think the 10. and I see the trajet there, the route, and I thought, maybe I'll take it to over there. But I think, if I remember correctly, Rennes-Terrien is not as old and not as interesting, quite frankly. You know, since I think it runs through these areas, these well-to-do areas of St. Bruno, I think. Don't quote me on it. You know, just looking at clips. Not the best color, I think, though, but pretty quiet, though, eh? Nobody around here. Nobody's outside. It's beautiful. What are all these people doing? They're all fucking playing video games and looking at their goddamn phones nonstop. Oh, the goddamn phones. I'm going to keep complaining about it until I'm dead. Listen, even me recently, I've come to realize I'm taking a step back from fucking Facebook, man. I'm telling you, it's fucking... I always say that in French. It's ruining us. Nuit. It's everybody's always on the phone, always looking at Instagram, Facebook. I'm telling you, man. Yes, I make money selling stuff on Facebook. Not much lately, though. But it's just too much, man. It gets way too addictive. You might as well be fucking rolling a slot machine, basically. That's how I see it, really. It's madness, really. I think it's fucking madness. You know? Then everybody's got their view about this, about COVID, about politicians, about distance, you name it. You know, and then this... And then you got this fucking, you know, and if you're part of this, you better change your frickin' ways, and hopefully somebody's going to tell you right, because this cancel generation there, this is the worst, man, you know? Why? To X somebody up because they're not perfect, because they made a boo-boo. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. So, anyway, I'm just laying that out there. This whole, like, woke expression, which I can't stand, it just goes to show you how old school I am. Woke. Yeah, I woke you up. Woke up. I woke up this morning. I woke up late. You know? My alarm woke me up. That's the word woke. That's to me what it means. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Oof. Yeah, it's a good thing we're walking downwards, though. It's a good thing I'm walking downwards, because, again, if I was walking upwards, my heart wouldn't be too happy with me, I'll be honest. Be quite frankly there. Yeah. Like those old lampposts, man. They're freaking ancient. I did a walking video once, though, last year here, which was east of Chambly, where I started. But it was kind of a ghetto area there, Ghetto, as some would say. Jeez, I hope this school doesn't look familiar, actually. Don't tell me I did a walking video near here, because actually this does look familiar. Oh, now it's Benoit Est. Really? And La Vallée. Okay, I was afraid I didn't say Longueuil. I was like, because Longueuil in the South Shore of Montreal is kind of weird. You got Longueuil, and then next to that you got Saint-Suburban, and then you got Greenfield Park, and you know, unless you're in St. Lambert, it all pretty much looks the same. See that? That means school corridor. You know, look at this old school. Hey, look how they did that on those concrete beams there. Well, I'm sure they're not just concrete, but I think there was a school like that, in that design, like a few other schools, like near where my grandfather used to live, where my father grew up in Cartierville. Yeah, they lived just like a few blocks from a school. I think well, I know it looked like that, but I think again they're like kind of like these stilts. You know, it's interesting. We got 1 week left in October, and there's still a lot of trees that are green. Nice looking little scion there. Oof. Oh, well, this is not going to be a long walk, though, I tell you right now, because my chest is already starting to hurt, which is not good. But like I said, I can't resist. When it's a beautiful day, I must go out. I must record beautiful moments, you know. And I always say, if you can't appreciate a beautiful day like this, sunshine, everything's beautifully lit, and the blue sky, man, I feel sorry for you. And this is exactly one of the reasons why I can't stand these smartphones, whatever you want to call them. It's just... it's a goddamn shame. It's a sign of the times. Hey, and like I said, I admit it. It's fun. It's interesting. But it doesn't make it right. See what I mean? That's the thing. C'est ça l'affaire, là. Actually, shit. It looks like the street's going to end right down there, actually. Oh ho. Well then. Well then. I guess I'll just get lost and I'll just it'll be one of those walking around Longueuil kind of a video, I guess. Might hook up with Ben later there. I know he said he was going to finish work at like... he said he was going to finish work at like 4:30, I think. Oh, look at this beautiful Mercedes. This is, I think, you know, one of the most beautiful designs of the 2000s. It's so underrated. What is it called? I think it's a CK something. What a beautiful car. I mean, I can't believe they're so underrated, those cars, you know. It was I think it was a very avant-garde type of design, you know. Okay, this kind of looks like a school too, or a community center. Obviously, it's not old at all. Kind of an interesting mix. Don't mind me, just documenting. Je documente, moi. Like this Mini, for example, which is okay. It's complementary to the old school. I mean, again, I'm biased, you know. I mean, I'm starting to get the sense I feel like a bit of an outsider in a neighborhood like that, like this. But too bad, because I was born here, raised in Quebec, in Montreal, in Canada, and therefore I feel I'm allowed to go anywhere I goddamn well want to, even if I'm weird or not. They don't like it. Like this one time, I got a comment from somebody from a walking video I did on Barclay Street in the winter a couple of winters ago, and they're like, "Oh, you don't belong in this neighborhood. We don't welcome outsiders." I'm like, obviously, this is coming from somebody with little education or class or culture, you know. Here's somebody trimming those bushes there. They're doing a great job there. It looks very nice and trimmed there, very nice and proper, you know. Old Ford there, was that late 90s, early 2000s? Bon, on est où là? Okay, so the signs are blue now. See, now the signs are blue, which leads me to think we're in Saint-Hubert, or I think we're in Saint-Hubert. Does it say on the sign? Benoit Est and Laurier. No, it doesn't say fuck all. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna continue this way, I think. Maybe I'll just wind up at Roland-Terrier Boulevard, like I was talking about, which runs parallel to Chemin Chambly down there, and just finish up there. And like, I didn't want to make anything too long there, you know. There's what I call the bread box on wheels here, the Ford Flex, or the stupid name. Mind you, I would still like to ride in one because it's a big vehicle for at this day and age, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you see it's starting to change here, the old apartment building. Oh! Benoit Est, look, it continues here. Well, the street continues, we shall continue the video then. Good, very good. I actually prefer to make a walking video where it's on a specific street. I don't know, maybe because the name, to get people's attention, rather than, you know, meandering this street and that street and all that. I mean, that's fun too, but, you know, so. And I do love the fall colors. I wish that they were around longer. You know? Do I smell Chinese food? It smells like Chinese food. Of course, if I was in Brossard, then it would be maybe make more sense, because, you know, Brossard has many Asian people in there. So, well, yeah, look at these houses, eh? There's been a change here, definitely. Now we got some like 80s type construction homes. That didn't come out too well, eh? Homes built in the 80s, excuse me. Yeah, when I see homes with this design there, specifically this one here, this is a very early 80s or probably late 70s type of design. Of course, it reminds me of one of my favorite movies, which is called Poltergeist. And if you've heard of it, you must watch it. If you love horror movies, it is your duty. And look how the lampposts have changed too there, eh? They're all like kind of hip and everything. And, you know, hey, I used to have one of my best friends had this kind of a cowboy western fence kind of thing like that in front of his house in Pierrefort. Yeah. I was going to say, why is this car parked like that? Eh? Now people already have their, what do you call these things there for the snow removal companies? See that? Like kind of design there. You know, it was one of the best scenes in that movie, though. It was when the father, you know, he falls into this hole in the backyard there where they had dug for a pool there, and he's like, and all these zombies come out after him, and then like he goes up to his boss there, the real estate developer, and he says, he says, you removed the tombstones, but you didn't move the bodies. Referring to, you know, they basically built all those homes on a old Indian cemetery, but they didn't take away the corpses, unfortunately. So look at that. Can you believe that's Kia? I cannot believe how far Kia has gone these days, as well as Hyundai. I always mention it, but you know, like Volkswagen, you know, not surprisingly, I think Volkswagen to me is like McDonald's, you know, they've never lagged in popularity. They'll always be popular. They were always popular and you know, affordable and blah, blah, blah. I don't hate McDonald's, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh, you know, I hope I'm not making a mistake here, actually, because I don't want to end up walking too far. So hopefully I'll be able to figure out a way here to get back to a boulevard or a bus. I don't have to walk too much, or if I'm lucky, Ben will come pick me up. They're nice little old houses, though. I like them. I'd be happy with something like that. I wouldn't need much. Got a big driveway, could put a couple old cars in there, you know. Even though I don't have a driver's license because I'm visually impaired. Whatever. You know. Oh, that's a rare car. This Honda Accord. Yeah, that's a rare one. I've got an ad for one of those. That was not a successful model. It was like a fastback four-door. Kind of like throwback to that Cutlass Salon there from the late 70s and the Regal that I got. Yes, sir. Yes. So we are pretty much in suburbia here, eh? I think I'm coming up to Roland-Terrien Boulevard because I hear a lot of traffic, so I must be coming up to that, I guess. Oh, look at this fella, eh? Any good junk here? Not really, eh? I'm not gonna lie, though, in my recent years I kind of, you know, sometimes imagined been more normal, you know, having a family, having kids, getting married, having a house. That's nice. You know, I see movies, my brother, for example, he's like that, and you know, just, I don't know, it's nice. And here's something I don't like, the Element. Thank God, but they sold a lot of them. And you know one reason why they sold that? Because like Toyota, it doesn't matter how ugly they make something, they'll sell it because it's high quality. Dependable, reliable, you know? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to a bench somewhere here. What is this? How many parks are around here? Holy cow. Is this the same park that I saw before? There's like another one here. Holy mackerel. It's, oh, wait a minute. No, wait. That's Roland-Terrien, I think. Well, I hope it is. Oh, nice looking charger there. Yeah, it actually kind of looks familiar from here. As a matter of fact, maybe it's not Roland-Terrien. I'm thinking maybe it's something else that I think I know what it is. I think there's a Tim Hortons over there even. I think I recognize that garage. I think the CN tracks are back there. And if that's the case, I would actually go to a point where there's like a pedestrian walkway over that CN yard there, Southwark yard. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stuff. Shiz. Thank you very much for watching. And no, this is definitely Roland-Terrien. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're well. And remember, stay cool, take deep breaths, get lots of rest if you can. Try to sleep well. Sleep is very important. Holy shit, there's a Tim's there. Man, this doesn't look familiar. No, it's a Walmart. Okay then. Alrighty then. Well, again, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Of course, maybe it'll be a little less walking videos than usual. Maybe, I don't know, because it depends on the weather or how I feel.